What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Northeast Florida Surf Fishing Forecast for the 26th, 27th through 28th of this week. We'll get started with the winds. Tuesday, we're looking at west winds, 10 to 20 miles, higher gust. Wednesday, northwest, gusty in the morning. That's what the forecast says. We'll see backing off to 8 to 10 miles an hour and then switching over to the northeast in the afternoon. Then as the cold front approaches on Thursday, we're looking at light southwest, then becoming strong south-southeast in the afternoon, possible gusts of 30 miles an hour. So water is clean right now in most of northeast Florida, but that will likely change come Thursday with that south wind. But until then, the water was clean Monday afternoon when I checked out the pier. Went down there to see what was going on construction-wise. They were putting in some more pilings for all you who were waiting for the pier to be finished. So I think in the last week and this week, they've already put in about 7 or 8 new pilings. They're almost to the end, actually. It looks like they maybe need one more section of 4, and then they'll be working on the T section, and then we'll go from there. But water was beautiful. Found a bunch of sand fleas about a mile north of the pier. Got to look for them on the outgoing tide, but they're there. They're not quite as plentiful as they were about 4 weeks ago, but they're starting to show back up. There were a mullet out in the surf too, about waist deep. They weren't in shallow, but they were out waist deep. Didn't see anybody catching anything up and down the beach while I was there. I wasn't there long, but that's the winds. So Tuesday and Wednesday look fishable. I'd say Thursday and Friday, the water's going to be filthy with the winds coming. Water temperatures right now in Jack's Beach, 78, 80 degrees in Flagler, 78 in Fernandina. But the main story is, guys, what's coming. I mentioned the cold front. It's going to be pretty cold. We're looking at, on the weekend, they're saying highs upper 60s and then the lows in the mid 50s. So while that might not drop our water temperature significantly, it'll probably drop a degree or two. We'll get down to maybe 76. You got to figure north of us, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, it's going to be much colder. So you know what that means. All those pompano that they're wearing out in North Carolina and South Carolina right now, that water temperature is going to drop. And guess who'll be moving this way? So I'm hoping by next week, after this cold front and the water cleans up, we will start to really see some tremendous catches of pompano. I don't know if I mentioned it, but there was like a 7-pound, 6-ounce pompano caught up in North Carolina last week. So maybe we'll get a school of those guys to come through and we'll get some studs caught here in the Northeast Florida area. Louis went on Monday fishing up here in Northeast Florida. He had 4 nice pompano. I think the biggest was 16 or 17 inches. So they're showing up. They're scattered, but they're showing up. Still bluefish in the surf, Spanish Max, reds. The drum are still slowly showing up. The sheephead bite has started to pick up along the inlets and then the jetty rocks and inshore as well around the bridges and such. Saw a few good reports of whiting over the weekend. One guy had like 20, he kept 7. So there's still a lot of small to medium whiting biting, but I'm telling you, when that water drops about 3 to 4 degrees, and hopefully that's this coming week, it's going to be on like Donkey Kong. So I would definitely advise my fellow surf fishermen, if you haven't prepared your rigs, get them ready, because once this cold front passes, I really think fishing's going to be fantastic. You're going to see a lot of fish, a lot of fat fish, pompano, whiting. This little cold snap will also push more mullet out on the beach. So probably like next Monday or Tuesday, there's going to probably be mullet all over the beach. And, it'll be following those redfish and trout. They'll be following them in the surf. And, maybe tomorrow afternoon, guys, if I get, not tomorrow, but today, it's Tuesday, midnight. Tuesday afternoon, keep an eye out on our Facebook page, and I'll put a link up here on our YouTube I may head down to the Jack's Beach to try to find some sand fleas. So if people want to link up and come down there and see if we can find some, we'll do that. If not, I'll try to get a little video and show you what I'm looking for when I'm finding them. In fact, I'll put a little short reel up after I post this video of exactly what I'm looking at when I'm walking the beach and what I'm looking for. So we've done it before, but repetition is how you learn. Be repetitive. And we'll have some rigs tied for our Thursday night forecast. I'll show you what I'm tying up and what I'm preparing to fish for next week in the cooler weather. I'll show you some of the beads and floats I'm using. If you haven't followed him, you need to follow the Sinker Guy as well. He's a phenomenal surf fisherman, and he has some great videos on rigging and such. He explains it very well, very well. And hopefully into November, we'll be putting on another seminar, discuss pompano fishing, the big reds, and what to expect for the winter. And the last seminar, we had a great turnout. We had a lot of prizes given out for the raffle, free raffle. So hopefully that'll be something we'll be able to do again. And we're still discussing the whiting tournament we're going to put on, hopefully starting next year. And just tonight I was thinking, even if the main tournament's not started till next year, we may be able to get enough people to join like just a Saturday tournament. We just throw in a few bucks and have first, second, third. We all meet up and weigh our fish, see how that goes. But that's all I got for you guys. Thanks for watching. If you haven't, hit that subscribe button. I probably shouldn't do these videos so late at night because I'm a little bit tired, working all day. I did catch another snook Monday afternoon, 26.5 inches, so an inch and a half too short to keep, but that's all good. I'll put him back and hopefully I'll meet up with him again sometime next year when he's put on about 3 more inches. They're eating the big live shrimp, guys. I love catching snook, and my favorite bait. A lot of people use lures and they do great on them. I'm just not a lure guy. I really need to get some and try them. I mean, obviously they work, but I like putting those big live shrimp on and free lining them, let the shrimp do its thing, and then when that snook hits, it's a boom. He nails it and takes off. It's a fun feeling. Speckled trout will do that too. But we're about to get into a time where the snook are probably gonna get a little bit more skittish as the water drops, but everything else is gonna be biting. Like I said, redfish, black drum, sheephead, bluefish, Spanish mackerel, whiting, pompano. You name it, we'll be catching it in the next couple of weeks. So if you have any questions or comments, leave them. I'll get back to you, and see you soon.